Hello and welcome to the ORSHIN Project. Today, we have met up with a project partner from Texplained. Hi, please introduce yourself.
So I'm Clarisse Ginet, I'm the CEO of Texplained. Texplained is a French company specializing in hardware, reverse engineering and data extraction, so we can evaluate deeply the security of the hardware in the context of a closed source, but also in the context of an open source hardware.
And what's your role in this project?
So in the project, what we do is we apply and create methodologies to evaluate the level of security of open source hardware, because there are existing standards which allow the evaluation of security of closed source hardware and closed source systems. But first, this standard doesn't really apply to high-level attacks, the ones that we take care of, which are based on the reverse engineering of chips. And then, of course, by consequence, it doesn't really apply to open source, making by nature, in a way, open source weak as information are available about the physical mask, the physical implementation of the hardware, and also its functional description.
Tell us a bit about the ORSHIN meeting you are attending right now.
Today, beginning of October, we are in Prague, in Czech Republic. We are hosted by one of the partners, Tropic Square, for a 2-day meeting where we can synchronize all together and we can move forward concretely on the project next phase and define how to achieve perfectly the project as planned.
And how would you assess the progress made so far?
We just started the last year of the project, which is a 3-year long project. And so far it has moved forward smoothly. All work packages have been realized as planned. At Texplained, we are more involved in work package 4. So we already started to build up nice reports about hardware security evaluation in the context of an open source hardware. And also we started to create a methodology to verify, to check the supply chain of the hardware in the context of an open source. So the idea is you are able to compare a golden sample because you have the information of the chip and compare it with what you recover from a physical chip and make sure that there is no backdoor that has been implemented during the manufacturing.
And what are the next steps?
In the project now, we are in the last phase, and the idea is really to build up a consistent overall proposition of demonstrating how to perform the evaluation of the hardware security and software security as well, and also proposing trainings to train people on how to evaluate the security of a system.
What else would you like to share with the ORSHIN community?
I really believe that this project is really interesting for what's happening. We have this paradigm shift of coming from a closed source to an open source, as it happened for the software, but not now for the hardware. And this is really the beginning of it. And there are not much things existing to address this issue of what about the security of the open source on the hardware world, because it's more new than on the software. So to me, what we are doing here is really interesting and hopefully will be useful and used by the industry, by the governments. We speak about sovereignty of the devices. So I hope that what we are going to do and create and the outputs that will come from this project will be actually used and the beginning for many other things on the topic.
Thank you. And for our audience, if you want to know more about this project, head over to orshin.eu.